Hi, my name is Kara Carrero and I blog at alternativelearning.com. Today I'm going to give you 3 simple ways to make some cleaning supplies that are effective but also safe for children. So the first thing that I want to address is that with all cleaning supplies, no matter if they are all natural, homemade, store-bought, full of chemicals, whatever, we need to teach our children safety to be around these types of things. So even if you dilute everything very, very low, I would encourage you to teach your children to respect the cleaning supplies and respect their use and know that they need to be safe around them and they need to know certain rules about cleaning supplies. So whatever those boundaries are for your family, I encourage you to first talk to your children about that. Second, I want to talk about dilution and safe use of essential oils even while cleaning with kids. My daughter's 2.5 and she is an active part of cleaning in our home. Therefore, I want to make sure that I dilute everything to 1% or below because I don't want her handling anything or have the opportunity to handle anything that might harm her. So that is the second point that I want to make. And even though I feel like stuff is safe and that she may not touch it, I don't want to use anything like eucalyptus or rosemary or thieves around her, and I also don't want to use anything that is not diluted strong enough because I don't want to take the chance of her getting sick because, like I said, it's all about safety and teaching our children to respect the boundaries of safety with anything that is a cleaning supply or medication or anything. So that's the second point. Third, I love having children involved in cleaning our home, and so I want to make some quick and easy ways and I want to share them with you on how you can incorporate your children and your cleaning supplies and your spring cleaning or just any day cleaning all together where they can all commingle. So here's 3 quick and easy ways to do that. First thing that you should know before I actually start making anything is that I am currently in a hotel-like environment, so I don't have all the tools that I would have normally at home. So instead of a funnel and a mixing bowl, I'm going to use a handy-dandy coffee pot, and then I have purchased just a few random things to at least demonstrate to you how to make it. So the first thing that I want to share with you is, one, toddlers have a tendency to draw on the walls, whether it be with crayon or pencil or pen or marker or whatever. I always make my child clean up what they've drawn on the wall. And that is part of the learning process. But the other thing is that you can get scuffs and everything on the floorboards on the wall. And because of that, it's similar to cleaning up crayon because, you know, it might be, you might need a little bit of a degreaser type of cleaning supply. So, also, toddlers are really great at cleaning the floorboards, and so that's a job that I really like to give my toddler. So the first thing that you need for this one is you need one of these little soap dispenser type of scrub brushes. You need witch hazel, whatever brand is available for you where you live, and you need lemon essential oil. So the first thing is that, okay, I'm not exactly sure how much this is going to hold, and each one is going to be different depending on what size you get. I'm going to go ahead and just do a cup, and then I will save what's left and pour it into another container. So you're going to be able to use witch hazel or rubbing alcohol to help get that off, but if you need a degreaser for anything like more permanent markers or like crayons really need a degreaser, then you're definitely going to want to have the oil inside of it. The oil itself is very good. If you are not having your child use or if you're not having your child clean up, then you can use it neat, which means not diluted, and you can use it on a small cotton swab and you can rub it on the walls and it should take it right off. So anyways, you can do that. And then, like I said, I don't have a funnel. So for me, since I'm in this environment, I'm going to pour it into my coffee pot because it's got a spout. And then I can easily pour it right inside of here. So I'm going to go ahead and only go halfway for right now. I dropped my lid. Okay. And so then your toddler can use it, and before you give it to them, you'll want to go ahead and let it soak a little bit, soak into the sponge a little bit, and then they can easily go around on the floorboards and they can scrub on the floorboards and they can get out any scuffs and dirt, any streaks that are on there. And then again, if they've colored on the walls or anything, this is also a really great idea. And you can call this like your magic wand, or whatever you want to call it. Make it fun for your kids to get them involved in chores. So that's the first idea. Okay, so my second quick and easy cleaning idea is something that you may have seen before, but it definitely bears repeating. And it is a quick and easy DIY Febreze. And what you're going to use is you're going to use vodka, whether you drink it or not. Maybe you get tired of cleaning and you want to drink it, but I don't really drink. So vodka, purification essential oil, and a spray bottle. Like I said, I'm in a hotel-like environment, so I don't have all of the things that I would normally have. So I was able to just buy a quick and easy bottle that I'm going to use. But long term, you would want to put it in a glass bottle, both to protect the oil and to make sure that it doesn't erode the plastic. If I use all of it, then I can quickly clean it out, and it'll be okay for the most part. But again, I would recommend getting something that's glass, but I just don't have that option right now since all my stuff is packed up. The other thing that I should mention is one of the reasons why I use purification, not only because I really like the smell, but being in this environment, I want to kill the odors, whereas like if a true Febreze or something that you would buy commercially is usually just going to mask the smell instead of actually help combat any bacteria or odor causers or anything like that. I said before, we dilute to at least 1% if our children are going to be around it. In this case, like if I'm just going to spray it around, you know, I can dilute it to whatever I'm most comfortable with, but if I'm going to have my child spray it around, then you know how it can leak right here whenever you're pulling the trigger. I want to make sure that if anything leaks on her hand, that it's 1% or below. So this one, again, you are going to take your measuring cups and you're going to put in, depending on the size of your bottle, a half cup or a full cup. If you do a half cup and want a 1% dilution rate, then that's going to be about 24 drops or less. And if you are going to do a full cup, it's going to be around 48. So I put a half cup in my bottle because I don't want to leave it hanging around since it's plastic. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some essential oil in it. I'm not even going to put 1% in it, partly because purification is very strong to me, so I don't want a super strong smell. I want it to make everything smell nice and I want it to do its job, but I don't need it to be overwhelming. So that's one thing that I also didn't like about Febreze and different things like that. So anyways, you can go ahead and turn it on, and you can spray your furniture and your drapes and have your children spray the furniture and the drapes and make your house smell nice as well. Okay, so my third and final idea to help you clean with your children, whether it's a deep clean, a spring clean, or an everyday kind of clean, you are going to need an empty wipes case, whether you get one from a friend or buy one and empty it out or whatever. You're going to need some washcloths, or you can also use paper towels if you just want to make them disposable. And you're going to need vinegar. I typically use Bragg's apple cider vinegar, but again, I'm in a hotel-like situation, and because of that, the local store didn't have it, and so I'm just going to use white vinegar. And then you're going to choose an essential oil. I personally like jade lemon in this sense, but you can choose anything. A lot of the citruses are really great, especially if you're going to make a furniture polish wipe or wet wipe in general. Like an orange is a really great one. Just a side note on that though, is if your children are actually going to be handling these and it's not just you cleaning around your children, I would make sure that you dilute it to 0.25%, which is 1 drop of essential oil for every 400. And if you want to know more on dilution rates, you can find a post on my blog. It should be on your screen right now, where you're not actually counting out 1 drop and then 400 drops, because that's time-consuming, tedious, and I don't have time for that. So I can show you all about that. So the first thing that you're going to do is, whether you have washcloths or paper towels, you're going to take them and you're going to fold them up. And so I am going to lay this one right here on my lap, and then this one is going to be laid where the edge is in the middle of the other one. I'm going to fold the other one over. Then I've got it folded like this. Now I'm going to take the next one and I'm going to put it on the other side. And I think I did that wrong. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to put it on this side. And I'm going to fold what's left of the previous one on that, and then I can fold it over. And so then, whenever you actually pull them up, it's going to be pulling the next one with it. So it would just be like in a wipes container, like they're made. So you do that. Then you're going to take your vinegar, whether you're using white vinegar, apple cider vinegar, whatever, and I didn't measure this. You are going to go ahead and pour it, measure it out. So here's a cup, and I'm going to pour it inside of my coffee pot, since I don't have a funnel or anything. And then you're going to put your essential oils in it. And so I'm going to go ahead, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 drops for a cup. And so 4 into 48 is 12. 12 drops would be your 0.25%. I'm just doing 5 right now. You can do as many or as little as you feel comfortable with. And so then you can mix this up. And then what you do is you take your wipes container and you go ahead and pour it inside of your wipes container. And then you're going to go ahead and place your washcloths or your paper towels inside of that. Okay, so then there's stuff on the bottom, and then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and do another one. So my recipe is cut in half. I do one on the bottom, and then I'm going to do one on the top. So let me go ahead and do this. Okay, and then I'm going to, and I should also go ahead and show you. Again, we're diluting the oils, and so you can see whenever this comes out, it's not going to be clear, but you can see where the vinegar is clear, and whenever I put it in there, ooh, I just spilled that on my computer. Really great. It's actually going to be completely clear, and that's because it's diluted. And so now I'm going to go ahead and pour that on top. And so I have it on top and on bottom, and my wipes are completely saturated. And then you're going to go ahead and poke one up through here, and you have a ready-to-go wipe. And if you use washcloths, it may be a little bit harder to get out, but there's to prove to you that the wipes work. So that's my third and final idea. Hope you have fun cleaning with your kids and doing it safely. So until next time, see you later. Bye.